Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe my channel. Millions across the nation last night tuned in for the final chapter of the beloved BBC One comedy, and loyal followers were rewarded with the perfect ending as James Corden Smithy realized he was meant to be with Nessa. But some eagle-eyed fans were quick to spot an absent face from the finale. Some viewers will remember Barry's own Del Boy, Dick Powell, who has popped up throughout the series, flogging random wares. He's sold everything from black market sat-navs to meat he's stolen from the slaughterhouse. Dick is also the only resident on the island who speaks only Welsh. Despite appearing in 2 episodes and being mentioned many times throughout the show, the dodgy salesman was not in the finale. Co-creator Ruth Jones revealed they managed to include Dick in the final script, but it didn't make the final cut. "I think in the original script we had Dick Powell. There just wasn't room for him, God bless him," she said at the press event. In an emotional scene on a cargo ship, Smithy dropped to one knee and told his true love, who had proposed in a 2019 festive cliffhanger, "5 years ago on Christmas Day, you asked me a question and I didn't answer you. And I thought about it every day. And I'm sorry I left you hanging. That I know it's been messy and not perfect. But that's because we're messy and not perfect. But I love you, Nessa. I always have. Will you marry me?" The saga closed with a moving montage of the gang celebrating at the couple's low-key pub wedding. Writer Ruth Jones, who plays Nessa, said simply, "I hope we did you proud." She added, "I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling a bit drained." Meanwhile, James said, "Tears all around. It was probably the most emotional film set I've ever been on, and it was kind of wonderful." The one-off episode, which aired at 9 p.m., has been confirmed as the final installment of Gavin and Stacey, which first screened in May 2007, after 3 series and 3 Christmas specials that included several shock twists as we caught up with characters last seen in 2019's festive one-off, in which Nessa proposed despite Smithy being engaged to Sonia. That meant the whole cast was on tenterhooks for the new script. Larry Lamb, who plays Gavin's dad, Mick, said of the final episode, "I do not think I can ever remember being so moved by something." Alison Steadman, who portrays Gavin's mum Pam, added, "I don't normally cry and get over-emotional, but I was just completely choked." The episode began with Smithy's wife-to-be being revealed as Sonia. Their wedding day featured a cameo from Sheridan Smith as Smithy's sister Rudy in a moving scene where Neil the baby, Smithy and Nessa's teenage son, sang a version of the Beatles' Blackbird, written by Paul McCartney. James revealed he appealed to Macca directly for approval to use the tune. Then Gavin finally aired the group's misgivings over the nuptials, prompting a crazy chase across the country to catch up with a heartbroken Nessa, who had left Barry Island to return to her old job on a cargo ship. Dave Coach's minibus became their unlikely chariot as the gang raced to Southampton docks. James said, "It was a wonderful way to close it all out. I'm very proud of what we've made."